Hello everybody, my name is Ed. I'm in my armchair and the smoking lamp is lit. Today is going to be an unusual video for me. Can you imagine unusual for me? Going to do a lot of name dropping and a lot of little stuff, and they might bleed together and who knows what. First thing, look over there. Construction site that's going to be my Christmas village. A little trolley going on and all lit up. But I'm not putting out Christmas decorations yet because it's not Thanksgiving yet. But anyhow, what am I smoking? My Lee Van Cleef Meerschaum. Is that gorgeous? And what I'm smoking in it is Philosopher. Tinderbox's Philosopher. My favorite tobacco of all time. And it was Lee Van Cleef's favorite tobacco. So, the Lee Van Cleef pipe, the Philosopher, and that gets us to the next thing, Hobbiton Piper. And I have to say, when I grow up, I want to be a hobbit, just like Hobbiton Piper. He is having his 1,000 sub goal. I mean, he's like skyrocketing. And if you don't like Hobbiton Piper, well, you're just stupid, and I'm sorry, but you can't fix stupid. Car breaks down, you can fix your car, but you can't fix stupid. You have a ugly nose, you can fix it, but you can't fix stupid. Now, for those people that aren't stupid, that must be you just aren't familiar with them. Hobbiton Piper, you gotta check him out. Great stories. He just has that something that you'll like. Trust me. Trust me. So he's kind of asking, well, what is your favorite tobacco? And, well, actually, he's asking, what tobacco do you have the most of? It doesn't necessarily have to be your favorite. But in this case, it is. So here's what I got. I have a pouch. I have 8 pouches. And my eight favorite tobaccos, what I do is I put about 2 bowls worth, or whenever I'm going to smoke it, into the pouch. I like to pack my pipe in a pouch. I really do. So I have 8 pouches for the 8. Number 1, Philosopher. So I do have, where did I do with it? Okay, so right there. So this is close to me, so we can load up the bowls. Well, where do you get the tobacco from that? You get it. Well, one of these. Unfortunately, I have 2 of these. Okay, sorry. 3 of these. I buy Philosopher by the pound. It saves me a whole bunch of bucks. And I'll tell you, this one here, this one is aged. Aged. I've been smoking Philosopher for close to 30 years. For maybe 15 of those years, it was my exclusive tobacco. Because whenever I needed some, I got some right at the store that was right close to where I work. No problem. But this one, so you can imagine how the age I have on this one. This is of June of 2020. Can I get to the stuff? I don't age it for aging. I smoke it as soon as I get it. So anyway, maybe an opportunity lost to having a 30-year tobacco, but what the hey. So that is it. I love it, love it, love it. So that is Philosopher. But wait, you say, there's more. I mentioned I have, well, this is the Philosopher, but I have 8 little jars like this that are part of, and they go along with my pouch. And I recently actually got 2 tobaccos. Well, one definitely is going to go in to that 8. Going to kicking somebody out. I'm not sure who's going to be kicked out yet. But where this comes from, hold on a second. While I organize my stuff, I got a package from JMC 56 Piper. He gave me a bunch of tobacco, eh? And he was asking, we were on the phone for 2.5 hours, something like that. We called each other. And we just talked and talked and talked. And he was mentioning about, well, what's your favorite? And I mentioned English. So he's got a bunch of English. I got Star to East. I also have Balkan Supreme by him. I think another couple ones. And my first time ever, I'll open one of these up. Just a little guy. For me, first time ever. Oh, I wish my hands were not as big. Huh? A rope. First ever I got that. It's great because I use a cigar cutter. So this is whiskey twist, rum twist. I love it when he sends me stuff. Anybody's welcome to send me stuff. But the highlight of it, which one tobacco weed actually we're specifically talking about, is my mixture 965. And this one's going to be part of my number 8 rotation. I love it. So thank you, John. Again, check him out. It's just a nice old codger, kind of like me. Well, actually, I'm trying to be a hobbit, but an old codger. But wait a minute. There's more. Because I met up with Canerod Piper. He had his auction, and I won Frogmorton Cellar. First time I ever had a Frogmorton. And so I wanted it, and I got it. He doesn't live that far from me. So he came here. He decided to just drive it over to me. And we sat, opened up the Frogmorton. I love it. Love it. But it's not available. So I kind of, not going to put it on the 8. But it's jarred up already. And then he brought me some black frigate. We opened that up and shared the bowls. So good stuff. So that's Canerod. What a wonderful time we had. Anytime you can get together with some of these guys on a YTPC, you just got to take advantage of it and do it. You know what I mean? So next thing I want to do is take a quick little hi to the Dr. Bogas.
Hello, armchair.
Hi, Doctor. So, he'll be joining us a little bit later. So I told you he'd be back a little bit later. So anyway, let's have a good round of applause to the doctor. Talk about a doctor. Not that he's a doctor. But Greg Tunnel, the Tunnel Take, had a little video showing off how he can blow a smoke ring into another smoke ring, which is one of the things we're going to practice. Remember, practice, practice, practice for next year's smoke rings across the world. And very good, you know? So it was so good that he signed a $1 contract with Slippery Plank Enterprises, and he's going to next year give some pointers on how to do smoke rings. You gotta love it. Okay, now we got another thing going on. Swaggy Man Piper, 1926. That's his birth year. He's really an old man. He doesn't look it at all. This is funny because he wants you to talk about if you could watch a movie uninterrupted, you know, just by yourself, what pipe, tobacco. This is what I do all the time. I'm watching movies all the time and enjoying them completely by myself, uninterrupted. And I guess what? I'm always smoking my favorite pipe. And tobacco, whatever tobacco's in that pipe, wow, that's my favorite tobacco at that time. But actually, I think what he meant is to give some specifics. So here's where they're going to go. We're going to put this down. What I would have as my movie, because this is what I'm going to be watching tonight. I've just decided. Dr. Zhivago. Love that movie. And it just gets into the winter, you know, there's something cold. It's a great movie, Dr. Zhivago. And that is a 3-pipe movie. So the first pipe, this guy here, from Avid Piper. This is an Arsenian pipe. I just got this a couple weeks ago. Love it. Love it. Man, I like it, okay? That's all there is to it. A little bit of a, it's called the Bing, which is kind of reminds you of that old codger. I mean, a lot of his movie publicity shots are, will have this pipe in his hand, so that old crooner, Edward G. Robinson. The second pipe, oh man, a Radici, which I got from Mike at Briar, blah, blah, blah. I am having trouble speaking today. Mike at Briar Blues. I love this pipe. This is just, wow, the epitome of a perfect pipe. I saw this on this website and just got it. Just had to have it. That's my second pipe. My third one tonight is going to be another name dropper. This, a calabash. Yeah, Briar. Beautiful. And I'll tell you what, it's whale spine. You may now know who this is. This is a Mouton pipe. This is the first pipe I've ever had commissioned for me. He worked with me. It was just fantastic how he worked with me, made sure we got what I wanted, and I'm going to be ordering another one. I'm going to get a sister pipe, a little different, but still there would be an obvious sister pipe to it. I love it. But wait a minute. Talk about Mouton. I want to remind you to please, please, please check out. He is having another auction for St. Jude's and another charity. All the proceeds go to those charities. Last year was phenomenal. His are great. He's putting in a couple pipes, a little kit with whale spine. It has a reamer and, stuff that he's also putting up. And then guess what? Go back to Avid Piper. And he is putting in 3 more Ascikian pipes. Gotta love that. Plus, I don't know some of the other stuff that's been given, but last year we got a lot of people donated stuff. Actually, no, it wasn't to that. But, so remember that, December 10th, 8 p.m. Eastern. Canerod is kind of relinquishing his time for this. Great, great, great. So anyhow, I think I covered everything. Oh, no, one final thing. I told you about how Canerod and I got together, talked, solved most of the problems of the world. Then I know I kind of forgot what we were talking about. Nah. Anyway, we didn't take any videos, we forgot about it. He was leaving when he said, we didn't do anything. Well, there was some paparazzi around because, when Canerod goes anywhere, paparazzi is just following them all over. So we got a picture of us. We'll show that now. I'm the handsome one. Speaking of Canerod kind of asked us to talk about a friend. Well, hey, I've been quite fortunate. Let me tell you about a friend, then some more friends, and some more friends. The main one is Scott, who does Always Time for 9. Check it out. He's on YouTube, Always Time for 9. But him and I met here in Pennsylvania in high school, my sophomore year. He went on to college. I went on to the Navy. Then when I was in college, I went to Colorado State University. He joined me in Colorado. And been kind of attached at the hip for quite a long time then. Then I had him, who really helped me out a lot. Can't say enough. I had my back operation. He helped nurse me through that traumatic time for me. Then I got my friends Chet and Dave. That's the three that I go to golf trips with. Longtime friends. I mean, the newest one is I've known for 40 years now, so it's amazing. Again, the rough times, my heart attack, my stroke, which caused my retirement, just always there. But talk about the good sides. I mean, you got to appreciate these guys always letting me win at poker. Who will do that? Like it. Celebrating my car's birthday. Many, many years worth. Great parties there. Who else but friends could join you on the great nacho hunt, going to different places in Fort Collins and in the mountains where we've heard they had great nachos. And I miss those days. I miss those nachos because around here in Pennsylvania, they don't know what nachos are. They guess they read about it in a book. You gotta love those friends. And still, that's the gang that since I retired and moved out to Pennsylvania, we get together once a year for a golf trip that Scott, with his Always Time for Nine, looking for golf courses, 9-hole golf courses to play. Love it. And I can't not fail to mention getting new friends. This video is going out a little bit later. I'm doing this a little bit later than the other portions of it because John, JMC 56, he called me. I don't know how long we talked. Just 'cause Saturday was with Canerod. New friends, old friends. A toast to all of them. Anyway, thanks for listening to that one. So, I hope you liked that. Hope you kept up with it. Hope you're still watching right now. Ha! Who knows? Anyhow, if you like this, please like and subscribe so he knows who's out here. Subscribe to me and I get to see who's out there. And yes, if you're doing pipe smoking videos, I will subscribe to you. And if you don't like, remember, you're not going to get to heaven. So may your smoking lamp always be lit. And be safe out there. And hey, have a happy Thanksgiving. And for those who don't celebrate Thanksgiving, have a happy Thursday.